ayat translation is, He has taught man that which he knew. He has taught man that which he knew not. That is, what is not known, God has taught us through Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we have assembled here for a very important program on the topic read with symbols and sound and symbol. And the topic itself looks very interesting, and it is a modern topic and very useful tips you are going to learn. And first I will invite Dr. Nigar ma'am, who has given this idea and who she has initiated this program, and she is the originator of this program, and now she will speak about the importance of this program. Dr. Nigar Akhtar, who is the Joint Secretary of UMET also. Yes, ma'am.
Assalamu alaikum. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Respected Vice President of UMET, Peshmam Nazir Sahab, our beloved Treasurer Hanif Khatib Sahab, and my fellow Joint Secretary Dr. Abdul Kamal Nasir Sahab, and UMET staff, Mr. Salim and Mr. Fazal, and my dear teachers and all the resource people. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And very good afternoon to all of you. So on behalf of OMIET, I wholeheartedly welcome you for this inauguration of this sounds and symbol reading certificate course. OMIET has organized this course, Sounds and Symbols, in commemoration of its Golden Jubilee celebrations. We are really grateful for the overwhelming response to the same. So read is the first commandment of, I think somebody's video is on. Please switch off your videos. So read is the first commandment, as Brother Salim had told you now, first commandment given to our beloved Prophet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and also it implies that it is also our first commandment. We have gathered here to make reading easy for our students. So coming to why and how of reading. So reading, what is the importance of reading? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the written word. He has given the written word only to the human species. Somebody's video is on. Please, can you just switch it off?
You continue, ma'am. We will try.
Okay. Peshmam sir.
Yes.
आपका वीडियो जरा ऑफ करो ना.
जी.
Okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the written word only to the human species. He has given it to no other species. And he has commanded us to read. And we have to read, accumulate knowledge and dispense knowledge. This is the purpose of the human creation. We have to really understand the importance of reading. So how should one read? Reading has been taught to, it has to be taught to our children. How do we teach that? Reading English is very challenging because of the various sounds and sounds the same letters pronounced. For example, apple and ability. In apple, the A is different. In ability or able, the word is really different. Okay. So what happens is, we are not able to distinguish between the two A's. Whereas in other languages like Urdu or Arabic, we have this Dhamma, Kasra and all that, the symbols. And in Hindi and Tamil, we have the or the initial letters which can be added to the other words and then other letters, and we can pronounce. But in English, we have only these 26 and we do not have any symbols. So it makes it very difficult to read English. So one lady called Narda, she has devised this system. It is called like Nardagani. So we have the symbols like the Zer Zabar or something like that. we have 13 symbols only, not many, but 13 symbols only. So we have to learn these symbols. And then sometimes what happens is the letters are not at all pronounced. We call them silent letters, but we are, without even realizing what are the silent letters, we expect the children, our children, to read. We expect our children to read and pronounce properly. So this course will give you a very good background about the sounds and the symbols used. So just 13, you can learn that and you can implement them. This will, I have taught this method to many students and they have increased, it has increased their confidence. Okay. So once they understand the various sounds, they will read very well. So this course was conducted in our school also and other places, and the results were excellent. So today I request the learners to implement this in their own schools and their own learners, but before implementing, they have to give a pre-test in reading. That is how many words a child can read per minute, like that. They have to give a pre-test, then start this program for them. And then at the end also, they have to give a post-test. And I very much appreciate if they will share um, uh, the results with us. Some of you have joined from UP and Rajasthan. आपको सबको समझ में आया होगा. फिर भी ये जो प्रोग्राम है, ये इंग्लिश के लेटर्स जो है उसके एक एक लेटर का 5-5 4-4 आवाजा निकलते हैं, तो वो उसको कैसा डिफरेंशिएट करना है, इसके लिए थोड़ा सिंबल्स लेके उसको हम सिखाएंगे और आप बच्चों को सिखा सकते हैं ये. और ये प्रोग्राम डिस्लेक्सिक चिल्ड्रन, जैसे कि रीडिंग नहीं आती है वो चिल्ड्रन और बराबर से पढ़ते हैं, उनका भी स्पीड बढ़ा देता है. ये टेक्निक बहुत अच्छा है, ये बहुत मॉडर्न है. और उम्मीद करती हूँ ये 4 क्लास भी आप अटेंड करेंगे और उसका क्या बोलते हैं वो समझेंगे और बच्चों को उसका बच्चों तक इसका फायदा पहुंचाएंगे इंशाल्लाह. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you, sir.
So Dr. Nigar ma'am have rightly explained what is the importance of this program and why this course has been coined and what is the need for such a course. Now we are going to Dr. Peshmam Nazir sir. He is the Vice President of OMI 8 and sir, Peshmam sir is was a principal of a higher secondary school also. He was also a principal of a college also. Lot of experience in educational field he is having. Now we are going to listen from Dr. Peshmam Nazir Saab, Vice President, OMI 8.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Good afternoon to you all. Ahmadu Nusli Allah Rasulul Kareem. Rabbi Ashla Sadri Yasirli. My dear Madam, Dr. Nigar Madam, and the brain behind this program, and our Treasurer Saab, Katib Saab, and our Joint Secretary, Janab Nasir Saab, and the office staff, Janab Mr. Fazal, and our Salim Saab, and all the teachers assembled here. I would like to extend with the bottom of my heart extreme pleasure that today I am very fortunate to be with you on this occasion. Really, Madam is always doing something innovations. I was surprised to note this topic, sound and symbol. So is very need of the hour, particularly for our teachers. Now, just what I have said, our Madam as well as our Mr. Salim Saab regarding the ayat, the Kharabismi Ribbi. Allah Ta'ala has a first through the wahi given to our prophet, read in the name of thy Lord. Yeah. Similarly, in Surah Baqarah, ayat number 28, 282, he says, "Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge." Oh, as God has taught him, so let him write Quran. Quran seems to be a comprehensive blueprint for the individual and society, and as the primary source of the knowledge. Moreover, in Surah Taha, ayat number 114, Allah says, "Oh my Lord," is giving instruction to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. "Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge." Further, Hadith says, "One who walks in the path of Allah is we walk in the path of Jannah. Yeah, really, Islam has emphasized today so much about the education and the learning of things. My dear teachers, today we are here to know about what is reading. To be sorry with you that the previous days when we were the students, teachers emphasis on reading, writing, speaking. But now that thing has gone away. Yeah, even 11th standard, 12th standard, even graduates, they were not able to read. Yeah, really, you don't mistake me when I am saying that. With my experience, I am telling me that they were very, 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 very behind to read and write and everything. Just because this is not because of their mistakes. It is because the mass and media. Today, mass and media is playing so much that they were interested only in seeing the WhatsApp message and Instagram and so many things, but they were not able to read and write. As a lack of that, they were lacking the experience of reading and writing. Really, it is very sorry state of affairs. A student is very brilliant, but he could not express his opinion in writing. And similarly, he could not speak few words on the stage. Yeah, this is because of the mass media. Even today, elders say ourselves say, because of the advancement of science and technology, we are able to go through the headlines of the papers. We are not interested to go deep into the matter. This is the trend now prevailing, and unless and until we teachers come up and serve this generation, we cannot do anything. As you know, that the four skills of this any language is L, S, R, W. L, S, R, W. L means listening, S means speaking, R means reading, and W means writing. Along with speaking, reading, and writing, listening is one of the four skills of the language learning. Really, to say listening starts from the womb of the mother, not after the child is born, but when the child is in the mother after 3 months, and the child is started to listen what is the mother is telling, what is mother is speaking, and that is why the mother knowledge of the language of the child is called the mother tongue. Yeah, from the home to home, from the home to tomb. Yeah, everything is learning from the mother's starting from 3 months. All language teaching our speeches, except for grammar, translation, incorporate a listening component. In intensive listening, learners attempt to listen with maximum accuracy to alternately brief sequence of speech for general comprehension, while intensive listening may be more effective for developing specific aspects of listening ability. Extensive learning is more effective in building fluency and maintaining learning motivation. Yeah, here in connection with this listening, I would like to tell you, since people are from Rajasthan and throughout the state, I would like to narrate one incident. जब आप लोग काकी बख्तियारी का नाम सुने होंगे, बहुत बड़े वलीउल्लाह थे वो। जब आकर वो बचपन में 4 साल 4 दिन खत्म के, तो वालिदैन उनके मकतब पढ़ाना चाहते थे। मकतब पढ़ाने के लिए ख्वाजा अजमेरी साहब को दावत दी गई। ख्वाजा अजमेरी साहब घर पहुंचे और मकतब पढ़ाने के लिए थोड़ी देर बाकी है, तो ख्वाजा अजमेरी साहब को एक इल्हाम पैदा हुआ कि कोई और आने वाला है। अल्लाह की तरफ से ये इशारा मिलते ही वो खामोशी इख्तियार के थोड़ी देर में नागौरी साहब आकर पहुंचे वहां पर और मकतब पढ़ाना शुरू किए। जब बच्चे को औज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम पढ़ाने लगे और सूरह इक़रा बिस्मी का सूरा पढ़ाने लगे, तो फौरन बच्चा इक़रा बिस्मी के सूरत के साथ बराबर 11 जुज या 15 जुज आकर बच्चा पढ़ता चला जा रहा है। रफ्तार बड़ी रफ्तार से, तेज रफ्तार से पढ़ता चला है। वहां पर जो मौजूद थे लोग तमाम हक्के बक्के हो गए और सब ताज्जुब करने लगे। और जब 15 जूस खत्म करने के बाद बच्चा टिका दिया पढ़ना, तो नाउरी साहब कहने लगे क्यों क्यों लड़के, और आगे पढ़ो, आगे बढ़ो, और आगे बढ़ो। तो बच्चा कहने लगा, मेरी माँ के पेट में मैं सिर्फ इतना ही सुना था। जब मैं मेरी पार्ट माँ के पेट में था, तो मैंने मेरी माँ की जुबान से इतना ही सुना था। तो ये हमारे लिए काबिल दात। उन्हें आज साइंस भी यही कहती है कि बच्चा जब 3 महीने का हो जाता है, तो बच्चे माँ के पेट के अंदर से ही वो सीखना सीखता है। तो बहुत बड़ा वाक़या है ये लिजनिंग के सिलसिले में। या हमारे लिए काबिल तारीफ का वाक़या है ये। अल्लाह ताला हम तमाम को इसीलिए कहा जाता है कि जब माँ बाप बात करते हैं तो अच्छे अल्फाज बात करें, क्योंकि बच्चा में माँ के पेट में ही नोट करता है एवरीथिंग, और आगे चलकर यही चीज उसको एक अगर कदम बढ़ाती है। और रहा स्पीकिंग की, स्पीकिंग इज द डिलीवरी लैंग्वेज थ्रू द माउथ टू स्पीक। वी क्रिएट साउंड यूजिंग मेनी पार्ट्स ऑफ आवर बॉडी, including the lungs, vocal tract, vocal record. The course is based on this reading only. And reading is important because it develops your mind and gives you access to knowledge and lessons of life. It helps you understand the world around you better. It keeps your mind active and enhances your creative ability. Communication skills, reading improves your vocabulary and develops your communication skills. Here it is, I would like to mention here that when the students enters in the first standard, second standard, and coming out of the 10th standard, up to 10th standard, he has to master the vocabulary of 5,000 words. Yeah, it is a research method. The research find out that up to the 10th standard, the vocabulary is minimum 5,000 words. And apart from that, from the non-detailed textbook, the student has to master other 5,000 words. Therefore, when the student comes out of the 10th standard, he must have a vocabulary of 10,000 words. Yeah, if the mastery of 10,000 words there, any student can come up in his life. No question about it. Reading improves your vocabulary and your knowledge of the world. It can open minds to different ideas, which may challenge our own and cause us to view things in a different light. The study by Delegado for Vargas, Akraman, and Salman, published in 2018, demonstrated that reading also improves written comprehension skills. Yeah, reading is rewarding. Reading builds a mature vocabulary. Reading makes you a better writer. Reading is hard, and hard is necessary. Reading makes you smarter. Reading prepares you for the world of work. Reading well is financially rewarding. Reading opens the door of future planning. Reading has many benefits, including stress reduction. Reading can reduce stress levels by up to 68% by relaxing the muscles, slowing breathing, and calming the mind. Improved vocabulary, reading, especially at a young age, can improve vocabulary and writing skills. Reading a variety of words helps put words and phrases into context. Moreover, improved memory regarding reading keeps the mind active and helps recall memories more easily. Improved concentration. Reading can help train the brain of focus for longer periods of time, which can help with the other activities. Empathy. Reading fiction can help readers understand what others are thinking by reading their emotions. This can increase empathy and makes it easier for readers to put themselves in other shoes. Imagination. Reading can boost imagination by conjuring images in the mind to build worlds and character based on what is read. Sleep. Reading before bed can help the body signal that it is time to go to sleep. Now it comes the question of writing. Writing equips us with communication and thinking skills. Writing expresses who we are as people. Writing makes our thinking and learning visible and permanent. Writing fosters our ability to explain and define our ideas to other ourselves. My dear teachers, moreover, the reading, it is fuel that drives communication, and communication serves as a framework for society. Clear communication and hence good writing is critical because it facilitates co-worker collaborations, business and transactions, and interpersonal interactions. Now, in the conclusion, I'd like to once again tell you that reading is very important. Take it as a mantra of your life. Without reading, you cannot able to stand on your own feet and you will work in communications. Today, the world is having this 21st century stands and forces creativity, curiosity, communication, and collaboration, for which reading is very, very important. Without reading, you cannot do. That is what I can say. That when you go enter in the kitchen room, you are having everything with you. Without the fuel, you cannot burn the light. Yeah, that you cannot cook. That is reading so important even for into nowadays that our children needs it from the beginning stage itself. You please we spend your time. Your profession is very noblest profession. You are the torchbearer for the world, and it is your responsibility to take this on your shoulders and go ahead. And now I am concluding with this a few words, thanking our madam for having given me this opportunity. And on behalf of the Ummah, I also thank you all. And personally to Janab Qadir Saab, Nasser Saab, Fazal Saab, and our Sayyid Salim Saab, and all the teachers who assembled here. Now this course has been inaugurated. Alhamdulillah, this 4 days course will be, mashallah, definitely it will be helpful to you. No doubt these 4 days will be make you building glimmering success in your future throughout the life. And because of you, number of students will be benefited, and really you will be doing the justification to your course. Wish you all the best, and thank you. Thank you once of all. Assalamu alaikum. Wa barakatuh. Akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Jazakallah, Dr. Peshmam Nazir Ahmed Saab. Very important point Sir has shared. Today's mantra, today's take back home message is read, read, read. Read only will bring victories in our life. And reading correctly in these 4 days, you are going to learn. You have been listening to Dr. Nigar Akhtar, who was a principal and now the director of a CBSE school. You have been listening to a principal, Dr. Peshmam Nazir Saab, and now you are going to listen from a professor of chemistry in New College, and who is also an educationalist and heading many institutions and guiding many institutions to the perfection. So now we invite Dr. M. Abdul Kamal Nasser Saab to say some words. Janab Nasser Saab. Nasser Saab.
Yeah. Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. Respected our Vice President, Dr. Nazir Ahmed Saab, our beloved Joint Secretary of UMIR, Dr. Nihar Akhtar, who has organized this program, our office staff, Brother Fazal and Sayyid Salim, and beloved teachers and students who have joined this program. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Good afternoon to one and all. Alhamdulillah, it's a great occasion. In a one program, more than 400 participants have joined, and I really congratulate Dr. Nihar Akhtar for having organized this wonderful, very essential, very important workshop for the benefit of students and teachers. Alhamdulillah, as it was told by Dr. Nazir Saab, reading is very, very important. As well, Dr. Nihar Akhtar also told how the innovation have come in reading. It's a wonderful opportunity for all the participants. Actually, anyone who misses the opportunity is a great loser. See, nowadays, we need to make use of the technology for learning. Otherwise, unless you are updated, you are outdated. So, don't think that an online course, online program is inferior to the offline program. Don't think that only by offline one can learn well. No, the days are gone. See, in Hindu, there was an article on online program. It was stated, see, whenever a teaching is happening, whenever a course is conducted, it is a matter of speaking and listening. What is happening in a class? Teacher speaks, the student listens to. And something is shown visually also. The teacher write in the board, the students see. So, the teaching is a matter of speaking and listening. It can happen equally good It can happen equally good and online also. Why sometimes the online program, online workshop, online course, why it is termed as inferior? Why? See, it is in the hands of the participant. See, in the regular class, if the one student is not attentive, the teacher will come to know and make the student to be attentive. But in case of online, if anyone is not attentive, now the camera also off, no, the teacher cannot identify and correct it. So it is whose responsibility to be attentive? See, anyone who want to take benefit, real benefit of the class or real benefit of the course, it is a responsibility of the participant to be attentive. So, really online program or online class can be made more and more effective. It is in the hands of the participants. Coming to the reading, no. See, actually nowadays the phonic way of reading is that there are basically the 40 sounds. A child at the time of in the nursery also, the child has to learn only the 40 sounds in English. If the child knows the 40 sounds, if the child knows to blend the 40 sounds, the child will be able to read. See, in our schools and all, we have fixed a target. By the end of the LKG, the child should have learned the 40 phonic sounds. And by it comes to the UKG, the child should be able to blend the sound to read. And in UKG itself, the child starts reading. When this is the case, you see, in many schools, even the ASER report recently told, academic survey report has told, even the standard 4 student or the standard 5 student is not able to read in some schools in rural. So why is the case? Because the students are not given the proper method by which they can learn. So it is a responsibility of the teacher to adopt the right method. It is a responsibility of teacher to set the target by what age the what skill has to be brought in the children. That is not happening. So particularly President Aziz have told many benefits of reading. I basically tell unless and otherwise English language is set in a child, that is a basic for a child's education. If the language is set well, say the English is set well with the one student, all of the subject can be learned. The basic is a language. To learn a language, basic is the reading. Basic is the listening. What Peshwan Aziz have told the LSRW, even in this class, as you are attending this class, you should listen carefully. Unless and otherwise you listen, and you listen with focus, you cannot learn through this workshop. 4 sessions are there. You listen, and the way it is taught with using the symbol as it is taught, you start reading. As one class is over, before you come to the next class, you practice what is taught in the first session. Then only come to the second session. Then you practice. Better you do one thing. Whatever you learn in the session 1, you teach to somebody else. Somebody, your brother or sister, or whoever at home or your classmate. You teach what you learn. The best way to learn is to teach. I think with this I conclude. I request all of you to nearly 400 people are participants have joined. You all take benefit of this program. You learn and teach to others. Okay. With this I conclude. Jazakallah for the opportunity. my heartfelt congratulations to Dr. Nihar Akhtar for having organized this program. Jazakallah khairan.
Jazakallah. Dr. M. Abdul Kamal Nasir Saab has rightly pointed out the importance of reading and importance of knowing things better. So we are thankful to him. And now we are going to the main course. Before this, one announcement is there. For taking attendance, we will be adopting two methods. And first method is taking the screenshot. And what is we are seeing in the screenshot, that will appear in your certificate. That's why if anyone has not given his name or joining with a system or any other name, you rename it. You need not go out. In the rename option you can take and rename yourself so that the correct attendance is marked. And now I request the resource person, Nirmala Rani Miss, to come and explain and start the course. She is also a very experienced lady in the in English language. और बहुत सारे लोग यहाँ पर जो मौजूद हैं, अगर वो अंग्रेजी कम समझते हैं तो उनके लिए भी एक मैसेज ये है कि अगर आप अपने अपने सही नाम से अगर ज्वाइंट हुए हैं तो अच्छी बात है, क्योंकि जो नाम यहाँ पर आएगा वही नाम आके सर्टिफिकेट में भी लिखा जाएगा। तो अगर कुछ लोग किसी और नाम से ज्वाइन किए हैं तो बराए मेहरबानी अपना करेक्ट नाम के साथ रीज्वाइन करें। रीज्वाइन करने का मतलब है रीनेम करने का है, तो बाहर जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, बल्कि यहीं से रीनेम आप कर ले सकते हैं। और जितनी भी आपको चीजें समझ में नहीं आ रही हैं वो आखिर में इनके जवाब दे सकते हैं। आप अपने हिंदी में, उर्दू में, आप अपने लैंग्वेज में अगर पूछेंगे तो उसी लैंग्वेज में जवाब भी हिंदी में दे दिया जाएगा। तो अब हम रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं निर्मला रानी से कि वो अपना प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट करें। नो वी रिक्वेस्ट निर्मला रानी मैम टू स्टार्ट दिस प्रोग्राम।
Very good afternoon to one and all present here. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. And again, ma'am, thank you so much for giving this wonderful opportunity. Okay. Good afternoon, teachers. And today we are going to start this program. This is reading with sound. Am I audible, teachers? Yeah. So
Yes,
in
my
this,
dear.
so in this program, what we are going to see here, we are going to decode the sounds of the words. So what we are going to do, we are going to decode the sounds with the help of the symbols. Let's begin the program. Hope you can see my screen. Yeah. So what is alphabets? We already known about that. The alphabets, that is nothing but the letters of the English language. So the first letter we already know what are the alphabet, that is 26 letters in English language. They are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. That these letters have unique sounds. You all agree to this? Hope you are agreed. Yeah. So the very, very important one is in the English language, we always concern about the vowels and consonants. So what is vowel? Teachers, are you able to see my screen? Yes.
Yes,
So you are
ma.
able you're able to see the vowels
Participant,
and
you may not answer because it is blocking the screen.
okay.
Just one of you answer, that's enough.
So what is a vowel? A vowel is a letter that represents an open sound without friction. So what is a vowel? When you say a word, okay, so when you say the letter without friction, without any disturbance, the letter should be pronounced.
Nirmala Rani, it is only the first slide is seen. The next slide is not seen. Yeah.
Okay.
Kindly lower the hands, whoever has put it.
Now is it visible, ma'am?
It is visible now.
Okay. Okay. So what is vowels and consonant? So in this page, we can see what is a vowel. A vowel is a letter that represents an open sound without friction. So when you pronounce a letter, for an example, A, it doesn't have any friction. There is no disturbance while pronouncing the letter A. So this is a vowel. But what about the consonant? When you pronounce the letter B, it sounds with another word. B. Did you find it is not the word, the letter B is constructed with another word, another letter. It sounds like E. In the end, it sounds like E, B. So it is not a vowel. That is why it is called as a speech sound. So consonants are called as speech sound. Z, B, T, G, and H. So these are the letters. It's called as a speech sound. The sounds of the alphabets. So as I said, these 12 letters make only one sound. So these are consonants. B, J, K, L, M, P, Q, R, V, W, and X, and finally Z. So these letters make only one sound. And what about this? A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, N, O, S, T, U, Y. See, here we can find vowels as well as consonants, isn't it? The second line, you can see vowels, also the consonants.
Nirmala Rani, miss, can I come in 1 minute?
Ma'am?
Yeah. So teachers, I'm just coming in 1 minute. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay,
teachers,
ma'am.
you see these first 12 letters, they're making only one sound. Okay. So there is no confusion for the children. So they are just they are pronouncing only one sound. But you see these 14 letters. These letters make multiple sound, and that is where the confusion comes in. So A has like 4 sounds, and also it can become silent. C has multiple sounds. D has multiple sounds. Like that, the sounds are changing. That is what we are going to learn today. Okay. So the changing sounds in phonetics, there you just learn sound. But here, what you are going to learn is you are going to give sounds a symbol. Okay. You're going to give symbols to the sounds. So that is what is going to make it easy for you to understand. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, as ma'am said, see, these 12 letters make only one sound, so there is no confusion. But when the second line, it shows A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, N, O, S, T, U, Y. So these letters make multiple sound. I'll show what are the sound it has. See, A has 4 sounds, and B has, as I said, B has only one sound. C, 3 sounds. D, 3 sounds. E, 4 sounds. F, 2 sounds. G, 3 sounds. H has 6 sounds. I has 4 sounds. J, K, L, M. These have only one sound. And also N has 2 sounds. O has 5 sounds. P, Q, R. These 3 letters have only one sound. S has 4 sounds. T has 3 sounds. U has 4 sounds. And V, W, X. These 3 has only one sound. Y has 4 sounds. Z has 1 sound. So what is the sounds? Now we are going to decode the sound with the symbols. Okay. So let's see what are these 12 letters, these A, C, D, F, G, H, I, N, O, S, T, U, Y, isn't it? So now we are going to see the sounds of these letters. Okay. Let's see. As I said here, A has how many sound? A has 4 sound. So what are the sound? See in the word ape. Teachers, hope you can see my screen. Okay, yeah. So as I said, A has 4 sound. The first word is ape. When I say ape, the has the naming sound. It is pronounced as A only. Ape. When I say the second word cat, cat. So automatically the in between A has the sound as the sound of a. And when you say a, your mouth should be widened. Your lips should be widened. That's why, see here, C-A-T, cat. In the middle A, under the middle A, you can find one symbol that is a smile symbol. We call it as smiley symbol. Well, why? Because it is called a smiley symbol, because when you pronounce the word cat, automatically your lips would be widened and the sound of A is different here. Differs. See how it differs? It is not A.
Nirmala miss,
Yes, ma'am.
1 minute. This chart we can give in the end. We just tell them that there are multiple sounds. Okay. First, you go on to the silent sound. From there, you start. Okay. This will be given in the end of last the third class. Okay. If you tell them now, it will not be. Yeah. You first go to the silent letter. Not this. Not this. Silent letters. Yeah.
Okay.
So you start from here, and today you do only 3 symbols. Okay. If you are going to do everything at a time, then I don't think it will be taken in. Okay. You just start with a silent symbol, that is underscore. What is the symbol for silent letter? Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Teachers, in today's class, we are going to see the silent symbol. Okay, that is a symbol for silent letters. Okay, let me read this out. This is the first activity. That is bake, create, neat, bright. Okay, I request everyone to read it by your end without unmuting it. Okay, read this word: bake, create, neat, bright. Let's see why I ask you to read. So when the silent letter doesn't have any sound. That is why it is called silent letter. When a word contains 2 or more vowels, not all of the vowels pronounced. Yes, is or no, teachers? When you pronounce a word, okay, which has 2 or more vowels in the word, it should not be pronounced all together. For an example, here I have given cake. We read it as cake. We won't read cakey, isn't it? The E is in silent. So it is cake. It is not cakey. Read. The next word is read. It is not react. It is read. And the third one is fire. That is, it is not fiery, it is fire. So why all these letters E, A, and E is it silent? It is not being pronounced. So these words doesn't have any sound. That is why we have the symbol for these silent letters. It is underscore or a small dash under the particular letter which is not being pronounced. Okay, so here you can find what I have done here. Read, R-E-A-D. This A doesn't have any sound. That is why it is marked as silent letter. Understood, teachers? I hope you all understood. If not, let me read once again. When a word contains 2 or more vowels, not all of the vowels are pronounced. Okay, when a word which contains 2 or more vowels, all the vowels are not being pronounced. Okay, and the example for that is cake, read, and fire. So these letters have no sound in a word. Okay, what letter doesn't have the sound in the cake? Is not have any sound. At the same time, read, A doesn't have any sound, and fire, E doesn't have any sound. So we use the symbol underscore to identify which letter doesn't have sound. So this is called silent letter. So I have given a small activity. Let's do the first row alone. First row, not the first column.
No, let them do it. Let them do it, ma. Let them do all the 4.
Okay, ma'am. So I request everyone to do it by own. Which letter doesn't have sound? Use the silent symbol for the particular letter. Okay. So what is the silent symbol, that is underscore.
So teachers, we don't pronounce E in cake and snake. We don't say cakey or snakey, isn't it? So that E you have to underline. Okay. So you just see all these words and underline only the word which is silent. Okay. That is the first symbol. The first symbol is the silent symbol. Okay. Some words may not have silent words. Okay.
Teachers, hope you are all doing it. Just read the words. You can easily find out which letter has the silent sound. That means that which letter doesn't have any sound. You may underscore the particular letter. Teachers, all done? Completed. Good. So let's discuss the answers here. Yes. In the first row, cake, E doesn't have any sound. Second word, snake. Here also it doesn't have any sound. Yeah, here comes the next one. Great. Great. Yes, I can find the answer. He has no sound in the first row. Yes. The next one, word egg and then grape. Very good.
Yeah, Nirmala, do you have an answer sheet for this?
Yes, I do have.
Yeah, then you can post that.
Okay. Teachers, can you see the answers? So these are the answers for the first coding sheet. The cake, snake, great, ate, grape. In the second line, you can find T, which sound is, doesn't have sound. A, read, me, tree, keys, bike, time, light, right, sign, boat, hope, go, for, toes, cute, mute, muse, you, and mute. So in these words, you can find the silent letters which has been identified or highlighted with the underscore. Okay.
Yeah. One more thing, teachers. Apart from the silent letters, you see, if one word is pronounced like another word, that word is written down. Okay. So you can see the Z sound for yes, yeah, in keys, toes, muse. So whenever another letter is pronounced instead of the letter which is written, so we can put a small symbol of that letter. Okay, we don't count this as a symbol, but we just write it. So when you code this, this is called coding. Okay, when you code this and teach the children, after some time they will be able to understand this and they will be able to read even without the coding. But the children should be told that one letter can be pronounced in different ways. Okay, so you just make a note that Z is written. Sometimes T will be written down. Okay, so these are some symbols which are apart from the 13 symbols we are going to teach. Continue, ma.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. So in these words, see the toes. Always whenever the word end with es, it has the sound of Z sound. Toes.
Yes, when somebody is having a doubt, that is what I am telling you. See, in phonetics and all, you don't have any symbols. You just have to teach them this is this. But where is the symbol? So here there is a symbol. Okay. So yes is pronounced like Z. So Z is written down. So somebody is asking the question why it is written. It is written to make you know that muse is not like muse. It is not S sound, it is Z sound. Like toes. The Z sound is coming. Okay. And anybody here who understand only Hindi? आप सबको समझ में आ रहा है क्या? तो जब लेटर्स साइलेंट में होंगे उसको छोटा अंडरस्कोर करेंगे, नीचे लाइन डालेंगे. ओके. और थोड़े लेटर्स ऐसे हैं जो दूसरा लेटर के जैसा प्रोनाउंस करेंगे. जब वो लेटर नीचे लिखना पड़ेगा. लाइक कीज, टोज, म्यूज. इसमें का एस जी करके प्रोनाउंस कर, जेड के जैसा प्रोनाउंस करा जाता है, इसलिए वो लिखना है. ओके, कंटिन्यू मा.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, now we are going to see the next one. That is smile letters. Okay, so smile letters. So what is smile? When you widen your lips out to widen up into smile as you pronounce a word. Okay, when example rat. So when I say the word rat, I request everyone to say mute yourself and say rat. Okay, when you pronounce the word rat, automatically your lips will be widened up. So then only you could pronounce this word rat. Okay, so rat, quake, and apple. So when you pronounce these words, automatically what happens, your lips or mouth becomes widened and create a smiley. So that's why here the smiley symbol has been used under the particular letters. Okay, so see again, rat, quake, and apple. We don't say apple, it is apple. Okay. Or teachers or everyone is trying, right? Everyone pronounce the words rat, fake, apple. Did you find how your mouth widens? Yes. So that is why these words, we use the particular symbol smiley under the particular letters. So usually we use this smiley comes with the vowels A, E, I, O, U. Understood? Now you start doing the second coding sheet with the help of the new symbol which we learned now. That is smiley symbol. Okay. We'll do the first line alone. At, cat, dad, hat, sat, has. I request everyone to do it and tell where you use the smiley symbol in the word.
Please don't message ma. You just write it in a piece of paper. Okay.
Yes, I take paper, piece of
Because
paper, start writing.
yeah, your messages are your messages are blocking the page. What was the previous question? They want you to zoom the screen. Yeah. No, you're going off. First line is not visible, ma.
Okay, ma'am.
First line is not visible. Yeah. Zoom. I think students themselves can zoom it. Like I'm able to do that. No, the first line is not visible still. Yeah. So it is a smile symbol, like like a boat. When you're saying the when you're saying cat, at, dad, hat, like that you're saying. So you are widening your mouth. So you do that. So you write a smile symbol underneath all the A's. Similarly, when you are saying the short E, that long E, like pet. I'm sorry, this is a short E. Pet, jet, met, wet. And you
Yes.
see your mouth. Your mouth is going wide.
And one more teachers,
We are smiling.
teachers, the smiley symbol sound is a. A is the sound.
Symbols in the next worksheet as well.
Whenever you get the sound a, pet, a, jet, a, that a sound comes with this smiley symbol. Completed, teachers? All the 5 rows have been completed? Okay. So the sound of smile is a. I request everyone to remember the sound of smile is a. It is not a or a. It is a. Okay. Let's move on to the next slide. Yeah. Sounds and symbols of the alphabet, that is up arrow. Now we are going to use up arrow. So this up arrow also used for the vowels A, E, I, O, U. So the sound of up arrow is a. That is for smile is a. That is different. This is a. In Tamil we have a kuril a, right? A. That is the up arrow sound. Okay. So up arrow is the sound of a. This is a sound is produced by all the vowels A, E, I, O, U. So given few examples.
Nirmala Miss.
Yes, ma'am.
Nirmala Miss. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. No, up arrow we will teach later. Only for three letters. Okay. A, E, I, O, U, only the original sounds.
Yes.
The vowel say its name. Okay.
Yes.
Don't give the up arrow now. It's
Okay, ma'am.
only for A, E, and I. O and A we don't give for O and U. Okay. You can remove this thing and you can go on to the next one. Vowel say their sounds. Do you have a?
Oh. Yes.
You have
Vowels.
slide for vowel say their sounds. Vowel say their names.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
had a color page, right? Do you have that?
Yes, I do have, ma'am.
Please share that.
Okay.
Yes, now we had some problem. Now I think it is okay. Till she shares, let me just clear this. So the smile symbol has three sounds. It has for A one sound, then a short E and short I. Okay, but the up arrow symbol has only one sound. Wherever it comes, it will just give the sound only A. That is whether it is in Tamil or Hindi or whatever. Okay, that's only one sound which is common for wherever the up arrow comes, you will pronounce it only as A. It may come under any letter or any word. Okay, but the pronunciation will be only A. Okay, but the smile symbol is different. Smile symbol will come under three things. That is A, E, and I. The is like a little long, bad, sad, like that. But the E and I will be short E and short I. Okay, sit. Like the only common thing about these three is you open your mouth very wide. मुंह अच्छा खोल के स्माइल करे जैसा ऐसा बोलते हैं. The sound is created like that. That is the mouth position only is the common thing for this. But the A will have its own sound, I will have its own sound, E will have its own sound. But the next thing what she's going to teach you is the up arrow. The up arrow will be having only one sound. Okay, wherever it comes, underneath any letter it comes. It may come under A, it may come under E, it may come under O, anywhere. But the sound is only a sound. Okay. Did you get it, ma'am? The color page?
Yes, ma'am, I do have. Let me share.
Yeah. Okay. Share it. So you also have vowels say their names. That is, A is pronounced as A, aeroplane. Then that is vowel says its name. Okay, so you see here.
Teachers, is my screen visible? Here you can find the
Depends
vowel
on
say their
some
name.
messages. Okay, because it is blocking the screen. Okay.
Ape.
Oh my God. Hmm.
Ape.
So you see this A, E, I, O, U. They say their name. That is their first sound. So we told you A has got multiple sounds, and the first sound is the sound which is in ape. Okay, that is vowel say its name. The vowel when we ask somebody asks us what are the vowels, then immediately we say A, E, I, O, U. E has a different, can be pronounced differently, but we say A, E, I, O, U only. Okay, but in sit, are we saying I? We are saying it அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். But here you see in the letter in the word bike we say sound. Okay, so these are the first sounds of these 5 vowels. Okay, so is my voice breaking?
Yes, ma'am.
Is my voice breaking?
Now it is better, ma'am. Previously it was breaking.
Okay, so you see here. Yeah, these messages are really disturbing because they are blocking the. Wait, okay. A as in ape. All of you pronounce that and see how it is said. Tree as in E.
Yes, teacher, when you read the word ape, you automatically get the name or naming the sound A. That is A, ape. E, that is tree. E sound you will be getting. Bike, I sound. Bike. Bike.
Those are the sounds.
Boat, O. Boat, O sound. And
Yeah.
unicorn. So it is U. So that is why it is called as A, E, I, O, U. It is a naming sound of the particular letters. Okay. A, E, I, O, U. So in today's class, we have learned about the first one, silent symbol, that is underscore, which doesn't have any sound. The second, what is the second symbol we learned? That is smiley. Where the sound, smiley sound is ah. Example, cat. Ah. Whenever you widen your mouth and produce a word, that is a smiley. So that is why we are using smiley symbol under the particular vowel. And then A, E, I, O, U, the naming sound of the particular letters. Ape, tree, bike, boat, unicorn. If you take the first one, teacher, first activity, right? We have done this recording sheet 1. Here, cake, snake, rate, 8. So here you can find the naming letters too. Yes?
And the vowel names don't have any symbol. Okay, they are just natural letters. They don't have any symbol. They just tell their names. Okay. Whenever they change, then we have symbols. Okay.
Hope, go, for, toast, cute, mule, muse, you, mute. So in these words, you can find the naming letters too. Okay. Any doubts in smile letters? As we already learned, whenever you pronounce a word, your mouth should be widened and produce the sound a. And then here also you can find the naming letters A, E, I, O, U in this coding sheet too. Ma'am, can we do the up arrow, ma'am, now? Since we do have time. Ma'am, are you there?
Yeah, I am there. I'm sorry. I was mute. So do you have the color page of that up arrow or coding sheet?
I do have, ma'am. Yeah.
Coding sheet, yeah. Yeah, this will go. This is good.
Okay, ma'am.
Let them
Shall we
try
do
that.
it?
The coding sheet. Yeah.
Okay. Teachers, up arrow has the sound of Tamil Kuril a. Okay, it is not a, it is a. So whenever we use jump, what, from, idea, we don't say idea, it is idea. Okay, so whenever we have the sound of we use the symbol up arrow. I have given few examples for in the screen. You can do the coding sheet right now. Also, up arrow also used only for vowels, not for the consonants. Please make a note. The smiley and up arrow used for only vowels.
Yeah, the smiley is done only for the three words, A, E, I. But up arrow can be used for other words also. Whenever we pronounce it as just okay. Either it is Hindi or Tamil, no, that sound is coming. Then when we will put a small up arrow underneath that word, like thumb, that U is pronounced as a. You just pronounce and see. Do you get the U sound? You don't get the U sound. You get the a sound, like fun. For no, fun. So no, sun. So underneath this use, you'll have to put a small arrow, up arrow. The arrow pointing upwards. Okay. And it might come under U, or it might come under A, or it might come under O. The sound is the same. Unlike the smiley symbol. In smiley symbol, there are three letters, and the three letters are pronounced like different. A is pronounced like long A, E and I are short E and short I. Okay.
Let me read the words thumb,
Yes,
fun,
yes.
sun, up, off,
Umbrella
hug,
also is correct.
this,
You will have up arrow only.
pup, the, was, what, tub, from, front, idea, love, until, jump, lunch, chuck, banana, us, zebra, month, lemon.
In banana, you'll have two up arrows, and then the center A, you will have a smile symbol.
Yes, banana.
Now you can show them the answer sheet, ma.
Yes, ma'am. Teachers, hope you can see the screens. Yes.
The symbols we have not taught you, you don't bother about that. Because the TH together, it has two types of sounds. Yeah, we will be doing that later, okay? Just you concentrate on the smile symbol if it is there, or the underscore, and also the up arrow. Okay, that square and that double line, triple line and all, you don't bother now. We will come to that later.
Sure, I'll be showing the smiley answers too.
Okay.
Teachers, hope you all use the up arrow symbol correctly, isn't it? Let me show you the smiley symbol answers now.
We are not talking, that's why voice is not there.
One second, I'll be sharing.
Yeah, as a homework, you can just take a book, maybe a small paragraph, and you can code the silent symbol, the smiley symbol, and the upward arrow. Okay? Kindly do that exercise as homework for today. Yeah.
Teachers, please find the answers for smiley symbol. At, cat, dad, hat, sat, has, pet, jet, mat, wat, hen, yes. Eight, in, pick, sit, sits, his, has, ask, dad, bed, yes, his and apple, lips, dead, when, elbow.
So this program has been very successful with the dyslexic kids also, the kids who cannot read, because we approach it with sound, they become very confident and they start reading. And for the normal kids also, it is very useful. The reading speed increases very drastically. At the end, we will also give you some tips on speed reading, inshallah. Yeah.
So teachers in tomorrow's class will be reviewing the today's session, and also will be reading the new symbols like dots, sliders. Okay.
So tomorrow 3 o'clock they should come and
Yes, ma'am.
keep some writing material with you. Inshallah, we'll share the PPTs also with you. Yeah, take it seriously because it has been working wonders whenever we teach this program to the kids.
Yes,
So now
it's
you can
really
post your questions. Now you can post your questions because yeah, inshallah, we will do that. Yeah, somebody is asking a question like, what about we pronounce it in two ways? Yeah, of course, that is also allowed because in American English it is pronounced some way, in British English it's pronounced some way. But the main thing is we are using only British English and we'll be following the British system only. Okay.
Yes, we are following the international accent, isn't it? So British accent is the international accent.
See, if there are two pronunciations, it's not a big harm. Only thing is we are trying to help the children become very confident. Even after the first class, I've seen the kids becoming more confident and trying to read. Okay, even after one or two or three symbols, they become confident. And then you will see, inshallah, that as we go on, the children will become more interested and you will also become more interested. And inshallah, we'll do a good job. And really, I'm very thankful that you have responded in a overwhelming way. So many of you have come in. Yeah, inshallah. We will see that many of our children start reading and take to reading as a hobby. And see, reading is the basic thing, right? To get the knowledge. So let us all create a knowledge society, inshallah. Shall we close, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much
Yes.
for being with us.
Thank you for patiently listening to all our lectures. Thank you, teachers. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you, teacher.
Let us meet tomorrow, 3 o'clock, sir. Okay.
Teachers, tomorrow I'll be forwarding one link regarding the pre-reading. You can use the link with your students so that you can constantly follow them how they read, and it really helps. I personally I was doing it in my school and was in the school teaching. It really worked my kids. Likewise, it's very really useful for you too. Okay, we're signing off today. We'll meet you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thank you all.
Thank you, Salim, sir. You can close.
Nirmala Miss, you are the host. You have to end the program.
Sure, sir, I'll do that. Sir.
Thank you
so
very
much, sir.
much.